Greetings, brothers and sisters. I testify to give the glory and the honor to the Lord. Brothers and sisters, I testify that my husband does not speak Spanish, and it was difficult for him to congregate with us since he did not feel comfortable because he couldn't sing in English, and I prayed to the Lord. I began to read the Bible in English. Before this situation began with the pandemic, around the end of last year, he began to ask me questions. He already started wanting to go to church with me. He told me that the interpretations were very beautiful. They already began to place the lyrics of the hymns and choruses on the screens at church, and he began to see many beautiful things that were not before. And the quarantine began, and I began to watch the Bible studies, the sermons of Sister Maria Luisa, the reflections in English. And he was very attentive. He wants to learn some courses in English. And this is of great joy for me. Also, the Lord has blessed him at work because he worked for 7 years at this company. He works for the Navy and a golf course, but he worked without a permanent contract. In February, they told him that he was already working permanently thanks to the Lord. Then the quarantine began, and they gave him bonuses. They gave him a week of paid vacation. He gives the glory to the Lord for this because the Lord has extended his powerful hand in all of this. I also want to testify that the Lord has blessed me in my work. I work in an essential company, and they have also given me bonuses. They have taken great care of us. They have given us free face masks. They take care of us greatly in the company. In our home also, the Lord has given us abundance. Brothers and sisters, I also testify that a cousin of my husband passed away in the month of February. The diagnosis was chronic pneumonia. They induced him to a coma twice until he died. 2 of his cousins visited us at the end of February. We were sharing about the Lord. Although I believe they belong to another denomination, we were talking beautifully about the Lord. Shortly after, one of his cousins who visited us was hospitalized, very ill, diagnosed with COVID-19. I was not scared, but I just thought, well, they have been here at my house. Well, I began to pray to the Lord, and I knelt down and I asked the Lord to protect us. I also prayed to the Lord for him to heal him. And brothers and sisters, after 3 weeks, he called us up and said that he was at home, that the Lord had healed him, that his whole family had taken the test, and they tested negative. I give the glory to the Lord for all of this because the Lord looks at the hearts. When we pray to the Lord based on the doctrine that we have learned, He listens to us. And I want to testify this to give the glory and the honor to the Lord.
I come to the garden alone.
Brothers and sisters, good morning. I testify for the honor and the glory to the Lord. I have been very sick in my spine. I've had difficulties, but the Lord has done a very great work. However, these last few days, brothers and sisters, I have been feeling pain and I have needed to take medication because my pain was very strong on the right side of my body with inflammation. I felt that my spine was twisted and I couldn't fall asleep, nor could I stay seated, nor standing, nor could I walk. But God, in my prayers, said to me that I should not worry, because He was going to manifest Himself. And in the teaching of His beloved servant, when she made the final prayer, I felt the presence of our God as He took away that very strong pain, and that inflammation had all disappeared. And once again, my spine is now straight. Today, I see the fulfillment of how the Lord has supported our beloved sister Maria Luisa. I testify all this to exalt and glorify the name of our God.
Son of God, these closes, and He walks with me.
God bless you, brothers and sisters. The Lord in prophecy announced to me around 2 years ago to go to the doctors. When he told me this, I prayed to him, asking him to give me wisdom to know which specialist to go to. For some years, I have been diligent to do a quarterly checkup for a cyst that had been detected. At that time, everything was under control, according to the tests that had been performed on me. However, the warning the doctor gave me was that if I felt severe pain in that part of my body, I should go to the emergency room immediately. In October of last year, the Lord in 2 prophecies told me again that I should go to the doctors and that He will give doctors wisdom about what they should do, that I should not be afraid because He would heal me. In November 2019, on a Sunday, I woke up with a very mild pain. The following 2 days began to increase, so I made an appointment with a gastroenterologist, and when he saw me, he sent me to the emergency room. When I meet with the doctor to schedule the pre-surgical exams and I show her the ultrasound that had been done, she was surprised because it showed pre-cancer. I told the Lord that His will was perfect, and when they gave me the biopsy results, pre-cancer was evident. Therefore, another surgery had to be done. However, the doctor was so surprised and effusively tells me that God loved me, because for her, it was incredible that this disease showed itself in just 2 months. And she clarifies that if I had had the surgery when she proposed it the year before, we could not have detected this disease in time. This news was shocking for both her and me, but my daughter remembered the Lord's promises because the Lord had announced her that He will be healing me. They did the procedure despite the complexity, and everything went perfectly. I must clarify that I always felt a lot of peace, much joy and hope. I feel very grateful with the living God allowing me to see His endless mercy. My loved ones, the doctors, the nurses, were all surprised to see me so calm and without any pain. 2 specific things. For example, 2 of the nurses who accompanied me after the surgery, I found out later that they also attended to our church, and their faith was strengthened by my testimony. When the results of the surgery arrived, they called me up to give me the great news, the great work of the Lord, the promise fulfilled, that I was healed. When I met with them, she continued telling me that she was amazed by everything that had happened in my health. I told the doctor that all of this the Lord has spoken to me through the gift of prophecy, because I knew that living God that speaks, that manifests Himself in the Church of God Ministry of Jesus Christ International, with which she was even more surprised. I have testified to exalt and glorify the name of the Lord.
None other has ever known. He speaks and the sound of His voice.
Brothers and sisters, good afternoon. God bless you. Brothers and sisters, I would like to testify for the honor and the glory of the Lord. The Lord in His holy prophecy had announced to me that difficult moments would come to my life. The Lord also told me that I should not worry, that He would be giving me some money for me to be able to send to my loved ones. And brothers and sisters, it is in this manner that on the 15th of March, my boss announced that I would not be able to continue to work. And I would express to the Lord and I would pray to the Lord that I did not count with that money, that I didn't have any money to be able to fulfill with my obligations and be able to help my loved ones. And brothers and sisters, such is my surprise when my boss calls me on the phone and to tell me that I should not worry, that I should remain calm and rest, and that He would be making sure that this money would be deposited into my account. And it is in this manner that these last few months that I have been at home, I have seen that every 2 weeks money, it enters into my bank account. And all of this, brothers and sisters, has happened since I came to the church of the Lord, because I have worked many years with this company and I have not seen what my eyes see today. And brothers and sisters, I testify of this for the glory and the honor of the Lord.